Hi friends, this is Sharon from Zeal to know. So in this channel I'm gonna start English classes on key tutorial, okay, on CPZ medical coding. Okay, so this is my introductory class on CPZ. So last time I have started my CPZ on in Malayalam, Manglish actually, Malayalam and English mix. So I'm gonna start this tutorial session in English only. This is a series going on. So today I'll be giving you the introductory section, that what is medical coding, what will be the exam pattern, and also some key guidelines on how to check or how to take codes from our ICD books. Okay, so let's start. So before starting, I would like to tell you about medical coding. What is medical coding? Okay. So this is a question. Before that, you will be hearing about, you would have heard about many coding, right? In computer engineering and all, coding will be there. There will be some default codes. They will write the codes. They will write the codes in some languages and give to the computer. Blah, blah, blah. So this is not difficult at all. This is not medical coding. Medical coding, I have done CPZ medical coding, which is given by AAPZ, certified by the accreditation is by AAPZ. Okay, so AAPZ is given CPZ certification, and also one more certification is there, AHIMA certification. But I am giving you the classes on CPZ medical coding only, since I have certified that only. Okay, so before we start, I would like to say medical coding definition. Imagine you have an insurance card, okay, you have an insurance card and you are going to a doctor. So doctor consults you, okay, you have some fever, okay, severe fever. So you are going to doctor for that and doctor consults you. So consultation fees will be there? Yes. Then doctor consults you and checks you, and doctor came to know that your fever is severe. So he needs some chest x-ray, okay, he needs some chest x-ray, or he needs some lab test to be performed, okay. All these things are done under insurance. We are not paying for that. You are not paying for the doctor, okay. So we are doing it in insurance only. So to do it in insurance, the insurance company has to approve it to do certain procedures. Is that needed for you? Okay, so insurance company will check and approve. For that, the doctor should give recommended documentation that you needed to do this lab test for this purpose. You needed to do this x-ray for this purpose. Alright, so doctor will give he'll write in his documentation that it is needed because you are having these symptoms or signs of this problem, okay. He will write it and give to insurance company. So that insurance company will check it out and will look, yes, it is needed. So we have to approve it. After approving only, they will give the reimbursement amount, because services should be done at the same time. Okay, so if you are coming to a hospital with a severe case and services is done after, okay, after the reimbursement from the insurance company only we will do. Is that possible? No. Hospital authorities can say that? No. So for that, they should get a reimbursement back. Okay, they will do the services to us, but they should get a reimbursement back. For that purpose, doctor has to submit the claims accordingly. Right, that this is the primary diagnosis of the patient, this is the secondary diagnosis of the patient came with this condition, that condition. So if you are writing a essay type, isn't it reliable? Just think, reliable? No. Insurance company, there someone has to read it, everything like a terms and conditions given, right? So it is not reliable. To make it reliable, to make it easier, there is some standardized codes. For a doctor, suppose, for a doctor or a patient and a medical, okay, what happens? There will be some diagnosis, or what is the patient's condition or disease, what is the disease, and also some procedures done to patient. If an injection is given, it's a procedure. If a lab test is taken, it is a procedure. Okay, if a chest x-ray is done, it's a procedure. Okay, so there will be more procedures. So there will be some coding for procedures and there will be some coding for, yes, ICD. That means diagnosis. So diagnosis should be coded, CPT should be coded. That means if we are giving standardized procedure codings or standardized diagnosis coding, so that with the diagnosis only, insurance company will come to know that yes, this patient is having this problem. No need to explain all these things in an essay. So it is reliable, it is easier, it is easy to check, right? For example, code is M54.5, which means the patient is having a lower back pain. Okay, the doctor document it and give it to the insurance. M54.5, they'll just see the code, they'll understand. Yes, it is M54.5 is lower back pain. There is no need of further explanation that the patient is having a lower back pain, so we have to do this procedures. No needed. Got it? Some x-rays are done. So x-ray will be having some codes. Done. So medical coding is basically alphanumeric codes. Okay? To change a diagnosis or a procedure to an alphanumeric code, which will be standardized code. For what purpose? Yes, converting a diagnosis or a procedure to an alphanumeric code in order that a doctor or a provider should get the reimbursement from the insurance company. Okay, this is basically medical coding. So here we are dealing with CPC medical coding. In CPC medical coding, this certification contain actually the main two sessions are ICD and CPT. ICD and CPT. And also HIPEX level, and we have medical terminology, medical billings, etc. included in the examinations. So what will be the pattern for the exam? There is, like right now, because of this COVID-19 and lockdown and everything, the offline exams have been cancelled. We are not getting offline centers for examination. Instead of that, online examinations being conducted. So online examinations have changed their pattern structure, but you'll come to know that not only online, they will also resume the offline ones. So I have written offline one in 2019. So we are getting a CPCA apprentice certificate. That means, yeah, we have to be a coder for at least 2 years to get CPC certification. That you will come to know. You have to go through the AAPC website so that you will be coming to know what are the courses provided, what are the things have changed, what are the examination patterns which is changed, etc. The offline pattern I'll say as follows. There will be 150 MCQ questions. Multiple choice questions are 150 questions. We'll have a time of 5 hours and 40 minutes to solve it. 5 hours and 40 minutes. It will be an open book examination. So you'll think it will be easier. Is it? No, it's like low only. So we have to find the codes from the big books provided to us. So it is a task. So MCQs can be solved by using elimination technique and all. So when we are solving the mock tests and other question papers, you will come to know that. That's not a problem at all. Okay. So the examination pattern is as right now, but now it's around like the online examinations are also conducted. Online they have given some rules and regulations for your examination that you have to go through the AAPC website only. I'll provide a link in the description box if it is needed. Okay, so you can go through the AAPC website directly and check what all are the changes given. So the course I am giving you is the CPC, Certified Professional Coder Certification. This is conducted by American Academy of Professional Coders. Okay, that is AAPC, and it is having 3 divisions in it, means 3 things are included in it. That is standard diagnosis coding, which is ICD. We are following ICD 10 cm. 10 is the current going on level, okay. So 9 is almost finished, so 10 is going on. So ICD means International Classification of Diseases. Next is CPT, Current Procedural Terminology. Current Procedural Terminology, 4, CPT 4 we are following. Then we have HIPX, that is Healthcare Common Procedural Coding System. Healthcare Procedural Common Procedural Coding System, HIPX. Okay. Then we have other things also like medical terminology, medical billing, everything will be included in our syllabus. So I have already mentioned that we have 150 questions. Out of 150 questions, you have to solve at least 105 correct answer. That means 70% is our pass mark. Okay, 105 questions. There will be no negative marking, but you have to score 105 correct. That means 45 question is, yeah, we can skip 45 question at least, but then also we have to score, yeah, individually we have mark in every session. Okay, so ICD, in ICD we will get maximum of 10 questions only. Okay, maximum of 10 questions, but we have to study about 21 chapter guidelines for the ICD. That is a problem. CPT or the procedural coding, it consists of around 12 chapters. Okay, that will be your muscular, integumentary, respiratory, cardiovascular, radiology, lab, everything will be covered under CPT, that procedures, right? So there will be 12 chapter into 10 questions may come. Okay, from each chapter it is expected 10 questions. So 120 plus 10, 130. Then from the HIPX we are expecting around 10 questions or around 5 to 10 questions only. HIPX, then medical terminology, medical billing, everything will come these by this. Okay, so total of 150 questions we have to do. Now it's time to start our practical. Okay, practical steps for determining the ICD book, how we are going to check the ICD books and everything. Okay, before that you have to know, you should know, not you have to, you should know what is a code. Basically I am going with ICD right now. CPT we will take it afterwards. Okay, I will complete the 21 chapters of ICD first and we will go with, yes, CPT afterward, because CPT is a very important topic. So you should not, yeah, skip anything. So ICD will complete and we will do some set of questions from ICD, then we will proceed with CPT. So CPT, every chapter is important because every chapter there will be around 10 questions and it will have, right, I'll explain to you some important key guidelines only. So you have to study it. You have to take it in account that I have to study these things. Whatever guidelines I'm saying, just focus on that because I am telling from the exam point of view only. Okay, but you have to, in order to be a good coder, you have to go by step and do it. Okay, so in ICD what happens is that ICD code or diagnosis code, I've already said one code, M54.5. It is an ICD code. It is a diagnosis code, which is what explains lower back pain. Okay, so an ICD code or a diagnosis coding means a code should contain alphanumeric characters. Okay, so the first code should be always an alphabet. Okay, and also what should be the length of the code? From 3 it should start. At least it will have 3 codes to 7 codes. 3 to 7 codes, which can be alphabet or numeric. But the conditions, first condition, yes, the first code should be an alphabet. The first code should be an alphabet. Got it? And the second and third codes can be alphanumeric. It is mostly numeric only. Okay, the first code should be an alphabet and second and third code is a, yes. After third code, we will separate a dot. By a dot, we will continue the others. That means the first 3 codes are called category codes. The first 3 codes are called category codes. For example, M54, it is a category code. I10, it is a category code. Got it? That means it contains only 3 elements. First is alphabet and other 2 is numeric. So it is a category code. After category code, we will separate by a dot. So after that, whatever things come, it will come under subcategory. Subcategory. So first 3 digits is category code, and second from the dot itself it will be coming as subcategory. For example, M54.5, which means it's a pain in the lower back. Got it? So whatever comes after the dot, will explain more about the diagnosis. Explain more about the diagnosis, which means if a patient is having a pain in right hand, so what is explained? There is a pain in hand plus it is in the right side. Got it? So it should contain more characters. If the characters are more, that means specification of the code is more. The specificity of the code is more. If the characters are more, the specificity is also more. That means it may be like M25.525. That means the last 3 codes will give you the proper definition of which hand it is having, what type of pain it is having, like that. So specificity is cleared by the increased number of codes. And if you are referring the textbook, you can see left side of the code there will be like 7, 6, 5 will be written. That means that code should contain 5 characters. If 5 is written, 5 characters. If the code 6 is written, that means the code should have 6 characters. If 7 is written, the code should have 7 characters. But the code should have 7 characters. But our specificity lacks. So what happens is that we have to fill in the blanks. Filling the blanks with a null character called X. A null character called X. So if some sprain codes and all, so 7 will be written there. Okay. So S33.5XXA or 2XXA. X is a null character. We don't have anything to fill up with, but we should have 7 characters in our code. That is meant to be our 7 character codes. Got it? So in our ICD book, we have a table of index and our tabular list. Okay, table of index and a tabular list. From the table of index, we will go and search for whatever code there is, we will get an index of that code, and we will go to tabular list to solve the correct code. To get the correct code, we will go to tabular list and check if the code is available or not. If the code is having this specificity, we will get only like pain in hand from our index. So we will go to tabular list and check it is in the right hand, it is in the left hand, it is having this pain, that pain. So everything will be checked in tabular list. So every chapter has a every tabular list has a chapter and has a subchapter. Subchapter means they will divide it into our body into different parts like upper extremity, lower extremity and all. They will divide it into. So there will be a chapter, there will be a subchapter and some category codes. What are category codes? 3-digit codes. Got it? So first 3 digit, first one should be alphabet, second and third should be numbers, and the rest everything from 3-4 other things should be alphanumeric. It can be alphabet or it can be numeric also. You are getting it? So I am going to tell you what are the index present in our ICD book. What are the index indexes. Okay, what are the indexes present? There is an alphabetic index, index to diseases and injuries. First index to diseases and injuries, which will be our, yeah, whatever I said, no, index. From index we have to go to tabular list and check everything. Okay, so that will be our index. Then we have table. Two tables are there, table of neoplasm and table of drugs and chemicals. Table of neoplasm and table of drugs and chemicals. So that is a two other thing. And we have index to external cause of disease. So we have index to diseases and injuries. Then we have two tables, and then we have index to external cause. So in this video I have given some patterns, and whatever patterns we follow, what is ICD, what is CPT, what is medical coding and all. So next video I'll give you some important words which is used in our ICD book, so that we have to check how to check codes from ICD and all. That I'll explain in next video. Okay, this is an introductory video. I don't want to be a big or long one, so let it be an introduction only. So next video we will be going with what all things are there in our ICD book, yeah, and how to check a code, how to get a code from the ICD book, how to get a code. Yeah, I'm having some confusion, so I need to get some code from my ICD book, but how to get it? So next video I'll explain it. So I'm hoping you are enjoying my video. If you like my video, just give me a like. Share this to your friends, so that this is in English, so everyone can understand. So if there is any doubt regarding this session, so please comment in the comment box only. Okay, so give me a comment, drop me a comment. I'll reply as soon as I see this. Okay, and also if there is any suggestions, you can also suggest me. Then nothing, please subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed it yet. We have some other videos in Malayalam also, some travel vlogs, some math tips, facts, finds, and also the same ICD in our Malayalam. Okay, if you are comfortable with that, please do watch that also. Subscribe the channel and don't forget the bell button. So thanks for watching Zeal to Know.